We show you the Icons of Porsche event here in Dubai, which is the 5th time happening. And I just can say I'm amazed about the festival character we have here.
I'm so amazed, to be fair. It's the first time I've been to Dubai for a long time, probably 15 years since the last time we came here. So I feel like the place has changed massively from what I saw anyway, but the car culture here is unbelievable, particularly with Porsches, obviously, to see them so condensed here, but there's thousands of Porsches here.
Thousands. I mean, I can't remember being also in this job for a long time, seeing such a rich variety of Porsches. I mean, we have race cars, we have Cayennes, we have 993, 996, 997, every Porsche.
And I think that's the thing, particularly with it being Dubai, and you see so much of it on social media and things like that, and you see the place as this kind of dreamland, and it looks almost like a video game. And to be honest, you see it on the screen and you think, yeah, it can't be like that in real life. But then, I mean, you stand here when the golden hours, kind of the sun's coming down, you've got those golden Carrera GTs there. I honestly, I've never seen anything like it. I got goosebumps just saying it, you know, there's been some seriously cool moments, and I was going to ask you if there's any one moment that stood out to you straight off the bat.
I really can't put it into one word, but the most incredible moments here is to see the excitement of the people, the excitement of the foreigners coming from all over the region to be here. It's absolutely amazing, and the conversation we're having. I mean, it's absolutely crazy to have all this kind of specialists in their field. So that's really like, what about you?
And well, I was going to say that the people that truly make this event, I think that's what's so cool about it. Like the field over there where the owners were coming into park. I mean, this setup is incredible, but those are the guys that obviously own them, and they brought them down. Some of them traveled from all over, and there was one guy there with a Cayman R, which had driven, I think it was 2,000 kilometers, and it was from all the way through Switzerland. I think he did Switzerland to Bahrain, traveling all the way down, all the way through Germany and France and everything. And you look at it and think, Cayman R is the collector's item, you know, it's a future classic, and it's like, this guy's putting crazy mileage on it. And okay, he didn't come to this event just for it, but to look at that and you think, yeah, Porsche has this die-hard kind of cult following, which I think we all admire anyway. I think everyone in Classic Driver loves that, but to see it in the flesh and to see it in real life is what stands out for me. It's so cool.
I mean, let's speak about the crazy conversion we saw, which are a nightmare for every MOT agent or anyone at TÜV in Germany. We went to the Camp Cayenne, where we just seen also fantastic creations like dune buggy style Caymans. We saw the most crazy creations for the Cayenne. Really, like, we go out and drive on the weekends. We do our own Baja California here down in the desert, and I like that spirit, and I think that's very cool. And sometimes you say, okay, I don't know, how many Carrera GTs were here?
16.
So you would say, okay, 60 is just a mass of 16 Carrera GTs, and it will really bring down the excitement for it. It was actually the opposite.
And that's the thing, you seeing one of those in the flesh is so rare anyway. Any event, any concourse event, you've been to hundreds of concourse events, you still see a Carrera GT, and it still gives you that little, that thing is 25 years old. And it looks newer now than I think it's ever done. And it's funny, we were saying about the 918 Spider was going to be one of your top 3 cars. And again, you see that car, and it's looking better now than I think it's ever done. There's so many amazing specs here, and like you look at that and you think that car is clearly a future classic. But you see the Carrera GT, 25 years. They've kind of recreated the Champs-Élysées and the Arc de Triomphe, and it's just, you look at it and think, yeah, that car is special. And I think Porsche are very, very good at celebrating the icons, and I think that's what they do really well here.
But I have to say, Elliot, I think what stands out for me personally is, okay, sometimes a corporate event, Porsche design, Porsche is behind this, all the things. No, it's absolutely not corporate. It doesn't feel corporate whatsoever. It's just like celebrating the brands. And I mean, you're right, Porsche has a good goal, Luftgekühlt, Gipfeltreffen, all these kind of things. And then Icons of Porsche here for the 5th year. So that makes it really like super excitement for me. Because I was really afraid of, okay, coming here, we will have like super Porsche comps everywhere. Of course they communicate new cars here, which is fine for me because the whole setup is great. And with the support of the museum and the vintage, so the historic collection, I mean, seeing a GT1 prototype, which is like absolutely amazing to see driven here. Jörg Bergmeister drove it just through the crowds. It was really like super cool.
One of the cars that we both were so surprised at, but one of the things I've never seen JP quite so excited about was the Porsche 963 RSP, which had a very special feature which you were impressed with, weren't you?
Absolutely, and that's absolutely true. And no offense to anyone, I think everyone can do whatever they like as long as in legal boundaries. So here it is. What I liked most was that you can take your 6.5 liter Stanley Cup matcha latte into that car because it has a cup holder. Besides the fantastic hide leather interior, which I also appreciated very much.
You make sure you don't want to spill up the matcha of that leather. But
no.
Yeah. It sounds quite cliche, but I feel like you have to come to an event like this to realize that there's so much more to the brand, and there's so much more to you know, you can be into the brand new Porsches or the kind of future classics right through to the original 356 and things like that, but it doesn't really matter here. I think you're into, it doesn't matter if you turn up in a 986 Boxster that you've just owned and that's the only thing you've got, or you have collectors here from all over the world, and I think they've really put that on the map.
And they're done very well, and I mean, it's now 364 days, we need to wait until the next one.
Yeah.
Yet I want to also mention something that I find always very special. It was the presentation of Philippe Seraphim's car. I mean, how enthusiastic do you have to be to bring a E1 Cayenne /2, obviously, because it's a GTS, bring it to Sonderwunsch and say, okay, I want to make this product even better. And he said it quite right, because he said, this is the savior of the brand. So every 911 after that, it's thanks to the Cayenne.
Yeah.
And so this brings me to the point, we all should be relaxed a little bit and let's celebrate cars. It's about the freedom a car could give us. And I'm so happy to see that this is a celebration of liberty, freedom, going anywhere, anytime you want to go with a car.
Yeah. As JP said, we got 364 days to wait until the next Icons of Porsche. We'll stay tuned. We'll see you at the next year's event.
See you soon, everyone. Icons of Porsche. It's now ending.